Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel.
I said,
hey,
hey.
hey.
Welcome back to my
channel.
channel.
I said, hey, hey, hey,
Okay, you
hey.
doing too much.
Okay, no? Okay. Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine W. Welcome back to my channel. Just in case you're new to my channel, okay, it's all about really me and my journey since I've quit my job to do stand-up comedy full-time. If you don't know me, you can follow me on Instagram at JAZMYNJW, TikTok at JAZMYNJW. Subscribe to my podcast. I
Go
have
ahead.
a podcast called Colored Couch Conversations where I talk to women of color and we talk about everything from women who inspire us to
A lot of other stuff.
open marriage and, everything like that. I've had some really great, diverse female guests, not just diverse when it comes to like nationality. I'm talking about diverse in thought and everything else. So check out my podcast. The link is below. I really wanted to come do a video about not giving a damn, not giving a fuck. Question I always get is like, how do you like not care? How do you have confidence and stuff like that? I have practiced a lot over the years, over the past few years actually, like in particularly like moving to LA kind of thing, on not giving a damn. And a lot of times people are like, how do you do that? I wanted to come and give some of the things that I walked myself through so that I can really not give a damn. And I wanted to, share this with y'all so that hopefully you pick up something from this, and maybe not. And if you don't learn nothing, then guess what?
Honey, that's your business.
Thank you for watching. But I didn't said it before that I used to be the type of person that really cared a lot about what people think. I put a lot of pressure on myself already. So to think about what other people would think about what I was doing on top of the own pressure that I put on myself is kind of like
too much.
Draining. So these are some things that I've walked through after going to therapy or after, having relationships in my life not work out and stuff like that. Not even romantic relationships, but personal relationships and stuff like that. So these are some of the things that I walk myself through
all the time
so that I can not give a damn. Okay, and hopefully y'all learn something.
Listen.
Number 1, stay authentical. Stay authentic. Yeah, it sounds like maybe very cliche right now because everybody's talking about being your authentic self.
Girl, what?
But I mean, staying true to who you are, being real. Black people, we've been saying keep it 100. So if you're keeping it 100 with yourself, you're not going to feel any regrets about the things that you're doing, right? It's when you start to go against your core values, your core beliefs, whatever they may be as a person. When you start to go against those things, you start to doubt yourself. Whenever I put out content, like even as a comedian, I think to myself, does this represent like who I am, my brand 100%? And if it does, and people don't like it, at least I know, stay true to myself.
Sure did.
You didn't like it. You didn't really F with it, but what I'm supposed to do?
Nothing.
It's me. When you stay true to yourself and people have something to say about it, it's very easy not to give a damn. It's when you divert from who you are and then people have something to say about it, sparks that whatever in you that makes you feel insecure about the things that you're doing. But when you stay authentico, as you would say in Spanish, honey, you ain't tell me nothing.
Ain't that? Yeah, exactly.
You literally can't tell me nothing. This is me. It's much easier to be yourself and be hated on than to be somebody else. Hating yourself at the fact that you weren't even yourself, and now you come up against all these criticisms and stuff like that, and you weren't even yourself in the first place. And you're like, that ain't even me. And everybody else is like, but it looked like you. And you're like, but it ain't me. And everybody's like, but it's you. It looked like you. It was you. I watched it. And you was like, no. Just skip all that and just be authentic. The second thing I always like to tell myself is ask yourself this: in 1 year, will I remember this? And if the answer is yes, then ask yourself, in 3 years. 3. You heard me. 3 with a THRDEEE. 3. In 3 years, am I going to remember this? In 7 years, am I going to remember this? In 10 years, am I going to remember this? Like a decade from now, will this be a significant moment in my life? In my story? You might be going through a really bad breakup right now, and you might feel like in a year, I'm going to remember this. But a really bad breakup, as bad as it is, in 5 years, you might be like, wow, I was really tore up over that. And I don't even know why, because he didn't have no job and he wore Steve Harvey suits.
Exactly.
Think about the lasting effects of the things that are bothering you right now. And that's how you can determine whether they are important to you in your life, period. You know, if me and my husband have an argument, I think in a year, will I remember this? Hell, I probably ain't even gonna remember why I was mad next week. So let me just go ahead and move on. Stop giving a damn about things that aren't going to impact you long term. I've had relationships, really good friends that I'm not friends with anymore, or bad relationships, bad breakups and things like that. And it would have made things a lot easier for me. And it did as I got older. It's like in 10 years, in my grand scheme of like, in my entire story that I have to tell to my grandchildren one day, will this be a thing that I include in my story? Probably not. Let me tell you, I'm petty.
Very petty. She is.
Say something about my wig. Oh, I'm going to come and comment. Five times out of 10, there's a 50% chance that I'm coming and being like, but girl, your skin.
Ooh.
Petty Jazz has to get pushed to the side, move over Petty Jazz, and reasonable Jazz has to come in and be like, girl, that don't even matter.
It don't.
In 1 week, you will not remember this. In fact, tomorrow, you won't even remember this comment. So just move on. A lot of times I catch myself typing and then just deleting and just moving on with my life. Stop giving a damn.
It's a practice.
But on most days I do think about, will this be a part of my story? If you commenting something negative under my pictures, when I go to dinner tonight and have a margarita, honey, I'm not even going to remember that. When I hydrate, honey,
we drinking water
and think about how my skin looks in the sun, we're not remembering that. I'm sorry.
That part.
The third thing is to think about the proximity of the person the feedback is from. Think about the proximity of the situation, okay? Because I made a list here. The art of not giving a damn also depends on the proximity of the person. Is this a stranger? Is this a troll? Is this a person who follows you on Instagram? A person that doesn't follow you on Instagram? Is this an online presence? Because that is the lowest level of damn-nimship.
Girl, what?
That is the lowest level of giving a damn-nimness. Giving a damnness. This is the lowest level of
Okay, stop.
Yeah, and I don't give a damn level that you can be on, okay? Then you start to think about, is this person a family, a friend of a family, a coworker, a friend, a cousin? You know what I mean? Is it your granny? Because when your granny got something to say about what you're doing, she's pretty much in close proximity to you. But it might not hit the same way as if your mom or dad says something to you about the things that you're doing. You have to think about those people in your life. You know, when my husband gives me feedback, I'm probably going to take it a little bit more seriously or more critically than I would if a coworker gave me some feedback. You don't know me. Especially if it's not about what we talking about right now. Whew, please. And then, you know, if you commenting on social media, you literally do not know me.
At all.
You don't know me.
Okay, girl.
You don't know me. Delete. So yeah, that is a great way to maintain your sanity, especially during these times in quarantine, during COVID-19 and everything, trying to manage your emotions and determine how important somebody is to you. Think about proximity, okay? The next thing, 2 main words you need to remember. Reflect the deflect. And I made that up today when I was thinking about this video, okay? A lot of times people feel bad about themselves.
Many a time.
Yeah. And instead of handling the fact that they feel bad about themselves, they'll come and criticize you about the things that you're doing.
Ooh.
And that is a deflection away from how they're feeling about themselves. So what you need to do is you need to hold up a mirror and go ahead and reflect that back to them. It's like Spider-Man tried to shoot something out one of these, like, pew! And then you held up a mirror and it came back and slapped them in the face. That's what you need to do. Because a lot of times when people have something to say about you, it's literally not about you, honey.
Ever.
It's literally not. I think yesterday I had somebody come on my live and say, why do you take everything so negatively? Excuse me, honey, I'm literally on live sipping a margarita. Who's being negative? I think this is about you.
You.
I think this might be about you.
You.
So I'm going to go ahead and continue to sip my margarita and mind my damn business and not give a damn. And I'm going to let you handle that, though. Yeah, that's your point of view. Yeah, your point of view is messed up. Okay, cool. Just so we know. Just remember, when people say that you are not talented, ugly, unintelligent, and all of those things, it literally 9 times out of 10 has nothing to do with you. Now, some of y'all stupid.
Okay, let that be known.
But for the everybody else, it don't have nothing to do with you. You are very capable of things that you're supposed to be doing. So don't let people throw you off your game by allowing their insecurities to affect you. Boop! And the last tip that I have, shift your focus. Shift your focus. You know when you sitting in the seat and then your left booty cheek start to hurt and then you shift like this and let some of the pressure off that one.
Okay, this is not a good example.
Or you going home for Christmas, right? And your one auntie who never has anything nice to say says, "Oh my God, where's your boyfriend?
Where's yours?"
You say, I don't know, but you know what? This potato salad is hitting. Move on with your life. Shift your focus. It always works on people. You can do this. This is one of my favorite things to do when working in corporate America. When people will say, "Jasmine, oh my God, your hair is different. I love that style." I would say, "Oh, that's great. Did you take a look at the report I sent you before this meeting?" We're not talking about that. Celebrities do this a lot in media training. Chloe and Halle were on the Breakfast Club the other day, and they did a great job at shifting the subject. This is not even to be petty, y'all. This is really good advice. So, and instead of saying, I'm gonna stop you right there. We're not talking about that. Literally just start talking about something else. And it lets people in the room know without completely confronting the issue that we're not even about to talk about that. I could literally not care less about what you just said.
Next subject.
I don't give a damn about that. So, I hope y'all learned something from this. Learn something from this. But I really do. Those tips have really helped me a whole lot. I've grown a lot as a person, and these are some tips that have helped me, and they've also helped me recently in quarantine and being, very critical of myself already, from everything from like comedy to how much work I'm putting in to how hard I'm working and everything else. And when I'm, my own worst critic, or when I'm already critical enough of myself, I do not need a lot of extra people coming in with their opinions about what I should be doing and what they think is funny and all of that. I completely just... If you happen to have any tips for me that I can benefit from, please comment below and let me know, honey, because do not be selfie. Don't be selfie. Don't be selfish with your knowledge. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. My content
please
is good.
do it.
I don't even know what the problem is. Like, I just want to say thanks to everybody for following. I have some new subscribers. I'm over 1,200 subscribers now, so I'm so excited about sharing this journey with you guys. My goal here is to just connect with people and, find people who relate to me
and monetize.
And have us connect. That's what I'm about. I guess I will see y'all on Thursday with my first reaction video for Married at First Sight. And yeah, I hope y'all have a really good week up until then, honey. Don't let nobody piss you off. Don't let nobody get you off your train track, honey. Okay? Bye.
Bye.